As always, the Tipperary Motor Club have provided a golden weekend in the Golden Vale for rally fans. And as always, the Stonethrowers Rally, a qualifying round of the Chorus National Championship, has attracted a capacity entry. No surprises either about the favourites, local heroes Frank Meagher and Pat Malochley, who are using this sleepy Sunday as a test run for their all-important Manx International outing, where they will be endeavouring to retain the Dunlop Tarmac Championship lead.
Try and make it 3 in a row, although he's not registered in the actual...
Yeah, we're going for our 7th win, but it's a very tough entry here today. Everyone's thereabouts in the National Series. There's going to be a good fight on through the whole event. There's 9 tough stages out there, and we know them fairly well, and we'll just go as hard as we go. Get the car right and get it set up for the Isle of Man, hopefully.
Patter, it would be something to win this event, but to beat Frank Meagher in his own country, that would be really something.
I don't think that's going to happen today. It's been quite some time since we've been out, Killarney. It's 4 months ago. I think all we're here to do today really is try and get the car around and get used to it again. There's a lot of quick cars here, so if we can finish the top, if we finish where we start, we're doing quite well, actually.
Well, again, of course, the goal is to topple this man in his own kingdom.
Yeah, well, I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll certainly be there just seeing what we can do, and you know, next year we don't know what we're going to do, so we'll have to see what we can do this year.
Yes, Frank in the Lombard and Ulster escort is the undoubted favourite. And favourites for the National Championship points in the Statoil escort are the Carlow pair, Stephen Murphy and Joe Deacon. Charlie Donnelly and Gary McVeigh are carrying our onboard camera today and having their first outing in a Manta 400. 3 stages centred around Ardfinnan, south of Kerr, will be tackled 3 times. It's all down to horsepower and posting fast times.
Mickey Farrell and Anthony Nestor, the current National Rally champions, blast their Chorus Subaru legacy through the Tipperary lanes. In the complicated RIAC regulations governing the National Series, competitors are allowed to choose which of the 14 rounds they wish to register for, and the RD driver has chosen not to sign on today. Just as well, because on stage 3, he gets a time-consuming puncture when he runs wide and dislodges some rocks. That will cause havoc to following competitors. Patter Herson and Ian Porter are also in early difficulties. Although they set fastest time on stage 1, by stage 3 the talented Warren Point driver retires with mechanical problems. That's 2 National Rally champions in trouble. Frank Meagher has spent a day testing with Malcolm Wilson and gained knowledge in both setting up his car and in his driving technique. The World Championship level competitor has suggested that the Tarmac Championship leader should cut back on the number of gear changes he makes and save time. Malcolm has also identified a handling problem in the rear end of the escort. Still, Frank leads the rally by 36 seconds. Stephen Murphy is the main contender in the National Championship stakes today, as neither Farrell nor Meagher are registered. Stephen's on a good run in the series, coming straight from his Clare victory, and he's obviously trying in Tipperary. The Boland brothers from Wexford are having their first outing in their brand new escort, which has been built and delivered by Malcolm Wilson. It's unique in that all the latest specification parts have been fitted into a right-hand drive car. Liam McCarthy, with the bang-bang anti-turbo lag electronics fitted, is lacking confidence due to a soft brake pedal. Even so, he's still 4th. And Cathal Arthurs is an excellent 5th in the Eurocable's Manta 400, the first of the 2-wheel drive cars. However, the sister Manta, recently acquired by Charlie Donnelly, is in all kinds of bother.
Fast right, stay middle, watch it, stay middle. Tail right, make him right, easy right.
Stage 1 and Charlie's just settling into his ex-Richard Hall car. Then he gets a puncture on the front right-hand wheel.
We'll have to go on.
They're only halfway through the test, so they have no alternative but to stop and change the wheel.
Okay, get it changed.
As Eugene Meagher powers through in his new Group A Toyota GT4, Charlie furiously struggles to replace the damaged wheel. Eugene O'Donnell passes, and the Manta is finally underway again. But by the end of the stage, they've caught O'Donnell, and more precious seconds are lost. The first 3 stages are not being kind to the Meagher driver. Charlie takes up the story.
Fast right and open K left.
The start of the first stage, right, the intercom went fire, so that's out. So we got the intercom fixed for the second. Started the second. About 3 mile in, we come into the tight area, and fella Smith and the escort stopped. Car just cut out. Narrow road, nowhere to go. There was a queue of about 5 cars in front of us. So we got out and went down, and it was too far to push it manually. So a couple of us lay on the bonnet of Liam McCarthy's car and put our feet to the back of the escort and pushed it about 1.5 miles to the next junction. So we got back into the car then and just drove to the stage. So we'll probably let it be cancelled and then leave it at that stage is out. So that is 2 gone.
Good man, go, 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 go. That's it. That's it. 130.
So the third stage started off, everything was going well. Car seemed to be steering all right. Come into the K right or square right, and Mickey Farrell had cut it too tight and clipped 2 stones sitting in the middle of the road. Same wheel hit it again, punctured again. Drove about 1.5 miles to the junction, a big wide junction, and your cameraman walked up again. So that's twice he had it. So changed the wheel again and out, and from that to the end of the stage you have some great shots.
2 punctures and a blockage in stage 3. The rally's a write-off for Charlie and Jerry. But as Tom Holton goes through, they're ready for the road again.
Sure that's safe enough? That's all. Okay. Good man. Okay. Where we go?
So apart from that, it's been a very unadventurous day.
Oh, aye, very unadventurous. Definitely. But hopefully we'll keep going.
But Charlie wasn't the only one in trouble in the opening stages. John Galeese is having gear selection bothers in his new Escort. Derek Smith having problems at this hairpin is the person who causes the blockage in stage 2. And Gabriel Snow is the victim of one of those feral rocks on stage 3. He retires. Then a few minutes after these pictures were taken, Gabriel decides to reverse that decision. He's come a long way from Dungannon and he rejoins to enjoy the Tipperary stages. like you've been trying out there?
Trying a bit, all right, Plum. We have to score maximum points today for the championship, and that's our aim. So far so good. The plan is working, and hopefully it continues from here on in. The 6 more stages to go. It's early days yet.
So as far as you're concerned, Frank Meagher can go and do his own rally?
Yep, I'm not worried about Frank. I told Frank no later than yesterday. I was speaking to Frank on the phone, and he was just saying, what about tomorrow? And I said, Frank, I won't be a thorn in your side. I'm just going for maximum points for the championship, and I'll not be doing anything stupid. Happened to me down in Limerick when I put the car on the roof. It was stupid. I paid the penalty, but I don't want to do the same down here.
Frank stretches his lead over Stephen Murphy in the second loop to just over a minute. Eamon Boland has the Hertz Escort in third place. He's 39 seconds behind Murphy, making it a Ford 1-2-3. The brand new Escort performing impeccably so far. Thomas Holton has been as high as 4th, but again he succumbs to mechanical problems. Ken Lyons in his similar Sierra is having a good run in 7th place. And John Gillese, now more confident after service to his gearbox, is rapidly moving up the field. He's currently 9th. John once again is very much in contention for the Chorus National Championship. Eugene and Colm Ferry complete the top 10 in their Mark II Escort. While Eamon McAleenan has dropped back after the anti-lag system switched itself off because of high under-bonnet temperatures. But now, sadly, things go from bad to worse aboard the Donnelly Manta. No punctures this time, but more worrying than that, a fan belt has broken and the temperature gauge has skyrocketed.
Medium right, 80. Easy left, 100. And medium right, 80. What's it? Fast bridge. 2 pages. Temperature. Okay.
Fan belt's broke. I have a spare with anybody, a 13mm spanner.
Charlie, in the wars.
You're a jinx.
I've been told that before.
Oh, this is serious.
What's happened?
The fan belt broke and I didn't notice it, and the next thing I seen the water coming, so I hope I haven't blown the head gasket, but we'll put a new belt on, put water in there and try it from here to the end of the stage and see what happens.
Well, you're very close to the end of the stage.
Yeah, but I was going to chance it, but it's safer than that. It's more important to save the engine than to go to the end, so you are a jinx, boy.
As Donald Bones, the Group N winner, starts the final loop with evidence of a backwards trip into the scenery, we bring you the top 5 rundown on the 1995 Stonethrowers Rally, an all-Escort Cosworth affair. 5th, after a great recovery drive, John Gillese and Michael Gibson, putting them to the top of the Chorus National Rally Championship table. But they're still vulnerable when dropped scores are taken into account. Liam McCarthy and Kieran Murphy are 4th, despite those brake problems, 27 seconds ahead of Gillese. Eamon and Andrew Boland successfully complete their first outing in their new Escort in 3rd place. Stephen Murphy and Joe Deacon do their championship chances a lot of good with a top score and 2nd place overall. The final 3 stages are far from incident-free for Frank Meagher and Pat Maloney. First, there's a puncture on stage 7. Then the Lombard and Ulster car appears in its Ulster Rally guise on stage 9. That incident shrinks their advantage to 43 seconds, but doesn't prevent their 7th Stonethrowers success. No Farrell in the top 5. Mickey, for some unexplained reason, decided to withdraw while in 4th place. But it was Frank who was the clear winner back in Clonmel.
Held it from the second stage after Padda went out. He gave us a good shove there on the first 2 stages, and we're happy enough now to have won the 7th rally. We had a small puncture and cost us a few seconds, but nothing major.
We had a very successful test run yesterday with Malcolm Wilson, who spent about 5 or 6 hours with us in Newcastle. And I think a lot of that development paid off today in the additional power that we've been looking for a while.
It's the 2nd, 3rd and 5th place finishers that are in contention for the Chorus Championship, with Murphy now becoming the person most likely to succeed.